into one of my favorite parts of the show where we get to hear from the musical artist. We've had her on before and we are so excited to have her back. Please join me in welcoming Clarissa.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my goodness, it has been 3 years since the last time we had you on this stage.
Yeah.
On Living 757.
Yeah.
What is new since then? What's changed for you?
Well, now I live 15 hours away, which is fun. Definitely a fun drive. And oh my gosh, it's been like a little working vacation for me, which has been really nice. Trying to just get that balance back between like career and family life, you know.
Right. How did COVID change things for you?
Oh my gosh. I mean, COVID was a big opportunity for me to work on my artistry and to get better and to do more things that I wanted to do creative-wise. So, for example, like playing the piano more on my shows and then learning lots of different kind of genres and more material and working with other artists in the 757 when I was here. So.
Yes.
Lots
So you
of stuff.
originally lived in the 757 last time we had you on.
Yeah.
And you moved. Where did you move to?
All the way to North Chicago.
Oh, that just
Which
sounds
is very
cold.
cold there. I think they just had a whole bunch of snow. I'm like, yes.
We got no snow, so next winter I'm gonna come visit you if we don't get any again.
Can we just switch houses? Because I want to come stay in the
Yes.
sun.
Like The Holiday, the movie The Holiday. We'll just trade places for a week.
Sounds good to me.
That sounds fantastic. Now, how was it having to grow your brand and, regrow an audience in such a vastly different place?
You know what? I just had to basically reach out to so many different agents and talent buyers and people who I could collaborate with in order to just grow a network amongst myself as fast. Even when it came to like working through friends and family referrals and people that I could figure out, how can I fit in here and fit in there, you know?
Right.
And eventually I whittled it down to things the events and stuff that I prefer doing. So for example, the corporate gigs are normally more cushy, more relaxing. You don't have to do too much. Sometimes the live equipment is provided, so
Yeah.
It's better than me doing some other shows where it's a lot more hard work. I'm my own roadie, so I'm pulling speakers around, wiring everything up. I'm having a blast, but
Yep.
at the same time,
One-man band.
You gotta put the work in when you're growing. Through the growth period is go time,
Absolutely. So do you have a good audience base there in Chicago
I do.
now too?
It's going really well. I found that I play a little bit more in Milwaukee as well. There's some really cool spots like haunted places, historic property and stuff like that.
Haunted
Oh my
places.
gosh, yeah.
We're going to have to talk more about that after this
Okay.
because I love haunted stuff. And you're also a mom.
Yep.
You have a toddler who's about Adrian's age, 3.
3.
And then you have a 1-year-old. So
Little one.
how are you managing all of this?
So, my other half is amazing. He's putting in a lot of hard work right now because he's got both of them. Even though we don't have a lot of family in that area, so to speak, I take him to the Y every day. I'll take him to work out with me and stuff like that. So I fit them into what I have going on. And even my toddler turns around to me now. She's like, "Mommy, let's exercise." I'm like, "Well, I already exercised today. Can we do something?" She's like, "Let's dance." I was like, "We can dance. Okay, let's do something different."
So speaking of exercise and dance and moving your body, I know that the music industry is super competitive. It's really grueling. How do you stay vocally healthy?
Well, right now I just literally I started using a vocal mist. It's called, and that's for when I have the longer weekends, especially if I'm playing anywhere like a cigar lounge, or if I'm doing requests for some heavier stuff, which I try and avoid, but sometimes you can't. If someone wants to hear a classic rock song, I'll do it for them. But doing that consistently on a regular basis, you've got to really try and hydrate yourself, make sure you're drinking enough water, avoiding any alcohol if you anything like that.
Right.
I found that working out prior to that and then using vocal mist and stuff is helping me to keep my voice in shape.
I love that. And you have an EP coming out this summer.
My God, I'm so excited.
So exciting.
It's a long time coming.
What can we expect to hear on your EP?
My awesome friend Rick, who came with me today, Rick Wilson, he's going to be producing that album. We've actually have a song that's on that album called Raindrops we're going to do for you guys today, I think. And we are also going to be, that's going to be going on the movie, which kind of falls along the storyline of, I think it's the main character. So it's really exciting. It's going to be crazy.
Is today the first time you're performing it live?
Yes, except for a little practice.
So exciting! Well, thank you for joining us. Your
Thank you.
information is up on the screen. You guys make sure you follow Clarissa. We have to take a quick break, but do not go anywhere. When we come back, this beauty is performing live in our studio.